One thing that I really, what caught my heart about this foundation is the legacy that it's leaving behind. You know, Carson Glore was a dear friend of Nathan's growing up. They had a vision of growing up being teachers together in a school, so I think it's a great way to show full circle what kind of legacy that Nathan's leaving behind for Carson, and to be a part of that is such an honor.
You know, I grew up in a very Christian household, and you know, I definitely went in and out of you know, understanding what that meant to me, and I never left God, but I definitely left the sense of relationship that I had. And over the last couple of years, you know, one of my best friends introduced me to a new church, and through that, I started realizing that God is always there. It's whether or not I have a connection with Him, and I work on a relationship with Him. And through that, through building that relationship with Him, heightened my sense of responsibility to serve. The number one focus in my life is not to have a really well-run business. It's not to, you know, be the best friend. It's not to be the best son, but it really is to serve and to give back. And I just hold this really big, strong responsibility that my mission in life, my calling that I definitely feel is to serve.
Yeah, I have been looking for a way to get involved with some sort of organization that works with students from Africa or children from Africa, and I really felt like last year it was God's timing that this organization just kind of happened to fall into place when it did. I had a lot of great teachers growing up, and I had a lot of youth group leaders and other people who were really influential on who I am today, and so I loved the idea of being able to be that positive example for somebody else.
So my sobriety introduced me into service work, and it's one of the reasons why I got involved in this, is I wanted to start giving and doing service just outside of AA, but also my church is definitely a strong proponent of doing service work outside the institution. So, you know, both with my sobriety and with my faith, it's the reason, you know, why I want to be part of this organization.
My faith has played a large part in, you know, this foundation, and I think my approach to it. And I think regardless of what you define as faith, for me, it is a call to action for service. So when I think about what that means for me, I really wanted to do something to help someone who needed the help. There's probably hundreds of people whose memories and souls, you know, reside within those classrooms within Africa, and it's so much bigger than me. It's so much bigger than anyone within this organization, and those hundreds of memories and souls and legacies, you know, are going to grow to thousands, to tens of thousands, year after year, and even after we're gone as well. This is something that's going to live on, and I think that's really the heart and soul of why we're doing this.